Right now, Bianca Belair has just not found her offensive rhythm yet.
You were saying, Jimmy?
A beautiful suplex, stepping over, making it. Look at the hang time there. Tried to make it 2 in a row, but good counter to the cover again. 1, 2. Oh, kick out before 3 from Bianca Belair.
But what Lynch needs to do right now is just keep her foot on the gas pedal.
Becky Lynch now all the way to the top, looking to strike.
Moonsault, nobody home. Great move from Bianca Belair for a disarmer of her own.
Taking a page out of the champ's book.
What an incredible finish this would be. Make Becky Lynch tap out to her own move.
Could you imagine?
A slick move, right foot on the rope.
Bianca still trying to hold on. Lynch able to counter.
Rolling into a cradle counter. Another reversal, shoulders down.
Belair the aggressor here.
At this pace, it could come down to which of these two women makes the first mistake. And look at the strike. Lynch tried to counter. Belair just too powerful.
Ends up on her own back to a reversal again. 1, 2, and a reversal. No one able to get 3, but cover after reversal after reversal.
Multiple close calls speaks to the competitive nature of both of these superstars.
Lynch now using Bianca's hair to drag the challenger now to the outside of the ring.
We saw what happened the last time Becky Lynch did this to Bianca.
All perfectly legal for the champion.
Well, we've seen her hair be a weapon. We've seen it be a liability as well as she goes right into the stairs.
What Belair has to do to dethrone her.
Has to realize she doesn't have her wits about her after that KOD outside of the ring.
Lynch has got Bianca's braid.
Oh! Belair is out. The challenger melting out of the ring. Bianca Belair is done for.
Yeah, but Becky Lynch is not finished. Thinking manhandle slam. Oh, right on the stairs.
That was insurance from Big Time Bex. It's beyond wanting to win. It is needing to win. It is your identity as Raw Women's Champion. This is what Big Time Bex is.
Becky trying to muscle up the lifeless body at this juncture of Bianca Belair.
I'll lift her into one more manhandle slam.
I agree with you, Jimmy. One more will certainly do it.
Whoa!
Backflip escape!
Belair hoists up Lynch!
Yes! KOD!
Center of the ring!
Shoulders down! 1, 2, 3! New champion!
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.